watching the Butterfly Effect live on WDDS, the dirtiest station in the motherfucking nation. Streaming live every Wednesday, 6 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. And all them other social media platforms, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody gonna say all that shit because there's just so many on the motherfuckers anyways. But please like Swallow Squares Live. Yeah, I've been drinking a whole bunch of swallowing. I've been swallowing and subscribing
and subscribing and
swallowing. Okay. So today's guest in this motherfucker, we got Prince. Wait, no, listen. We have the Prince Code Releve production cast member, the motherfucker who made my film Scream. Boy, you made my shots look good in a son bitch. Ain't Great. For real though. Paris, for real. When you did the leg thingy, nobody ever gets a good shot of that. If they get it, I'm all bulgy. There's no seeing the extension. Oh my God. I done did where people see me and I'm fighting with the person. You know what I'm saying? Trying to give that. I've even had the scenes where I just say it's graunchy because they like all in the pussy or titty. That Sir Paris in this bitch.
What up?
I got this motherfucker right here made my he made me look like I had some Okay. So, I did not know you were doing photography.
Well, it all started during quarantine.
Okay.
So I haven't quite mastered photography.
Okay.
I do a lot of videography.
Yes, he has. Okay.
It's a lot of
some people have hidden talents.
You know, I'm gonna be humble.
Okay.
It started during quarantine. I'm in a dance frat, Delta Phi Delta Dance Fraternity Incorporated. Woo, shout out. And we had a process going, and they come up with all the coming out videos, and I was like, well, it's COVID now, I can't get nobody to do this, so I went and got my own equipment and bought me a $2,500 MacBook off them stimulus checks.
Yeah, just do it and get me ready.
And from that point, I kind of just took off from there. But I'm usually the friend that takes pictures of everybody anyway.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's where I go where the hidden talents, because he low key has the hidden talents. This is one that you take pictures with, and then you wait for him to post a picture of you because you know he got a good shot of you on it. You know what I'm saying, on the Facebook. For sure. So you waiting, people waiting for it to see what kind of shot you done got for us. But the burlesque for the so it's Releve or is it Reveline? Because
it's Releve.
Okay, because let me tell you, all these names, I ain't gonna lie, they done got me all types of confused. Because with the balloons and the Monacos and the L Monacos and the Del Monacos, and I was like, it's an L Monaco and a Del Monaco, like these ain't the same Monacos. I ain't got a lost fucking motherfucker. So the Releve production, he did a whole he did different B-rolls of us backstage, putting on your little sexy clothes, just little clips of people, and the whole idea of it, I knew exactly what you were talking about, but I didn't know you was gonna piece it like a real photo, it was a real video.
Yeah, my intentions
with the burlesque.
I know, I didn't get a chance to see it yet.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah,
you can see it.
It's beautiful. So he got different.
Yeah, I seen it when he was recording.
Yeah, but I'm saying the way he got it, he got literally bits and I'm gonna say they look clips. Different clips of everybody shows a performance. You know what I'm saying? Running through it. Then he got different angles. It shows everybody different types of femininity to let you say that we are not the same film for show.
For show.
Because
I seen it when you was recording. I was just like...
Yeah, so my goal that I had started doing after I did the project for my frat and started doing other stuff, I kind of fell into doing drag shows and filming drag shows and kind of giving my skills and my talent to my community who don't necessarily have professional videographers and all. And this community, drag, is very... behind the scenes is very underground.
It's very, and hidden.
And so...
And it's underground and hidden. And I'm going to say it's underground and hidden in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Michigan. Because prime example, Chavez, aka Hazel Grace.
Zamani Grace. Shout out to Hazel.
Hazel fucking Grace. I love you, bitch.
Hey, TT.
Hazel is our bearded queen.
Yeah.
Okay? She don't even have a title as far as I'm concerned. But she is always gonna be bearded queen. She don't even have to have a reign title. And you wanna know why? Because that is, to me, it's prototypish in Michigan. But if you took your ass down south, it's men all day, every day. And I was very uncomfortable when I was younger because I was confused. Yeah. When I see the man full beard.
Better than full geese.
Baby!
But they have bearded queens in Chicago. They have bearded queens in New York. They have bearded queens in Atlanta.
But they're known.
Yeah.
They're known, and it's not weird to walk down the street and see a bearded queen walking down the street. It's weird to see a bearded queen walking in Michigan. And it's very prototype. Like, oh my God, I've never seen that before. Oh my goodness, shit that the bitch do with the glitters and shit. I love that she make her beard go with her outfits.
Yep, it's full on thought.
You know, every time you forget she got a fucking beard when she on stage. You be like, go give it to mama. Okay. But I love, and then like, so we have all different types of femininity and film for the burlesque, and he literally captured all of that and put in like a little 2-minute segment. I was like,
my very first drag show that I filmed was Prince's. It's funny. It's Prince's illusion show he did back last year, and I was just filming all the acts and sent them all their numbers, and did all that type of stuff. And then after that, I started doing videos for now my queen, Miss Woodward, because I'm also current reigning Mr. Woodward. So
Mr.
So I
when
do.
He gonna be Mr. Woodward for 2020 and 2023 until they get that new building.
Yeah, we trying to see what's going on, but until then I'm a reign. But I started doing those shows, and I really just wanted to really put on little clips and commercials for you guys to have more people to come to your shows and to be a part of that, And I don't mind not performing. Because, I like to perform,
it
but
threw
I don't
me
mind.
off that he was filming and not performing.
Yeah, I seen what happened to your foot.
Well, see, that has nothing to do with it. So here's the thing. I'm a performer, but everybody is going to book me to do videography because nobody else is doing that. So,
yep. Right.
And then also, I get my coin.
He'll get his coin faster with videography right now in the gay community than he will with performances because so many of our bars is going through reconstruction, new modeling, under new management. Motherfucker don't exist no more. You know what I'm saying? So
he's been burned down.
He was one of the last performers at the Woodward before it burned down.
It was the day before.
The day before.
Our show was the day before.
The day before, that Monday, one of the last entertainers to do a show at the fucking Woodward. It was burned Tuesday morning, 10 a.m.
What's funny is that my last song that I did was burned by Usher, and the next day it was
Oh, Lord.
But we're not going to get into all of that. What up?
Baby. You came in right in time.
Right on time.
My lovely Paris, as you know, entertainer, right?
Yes.
Did you know Paris was one of the last entertainers at the Woodward? Yeah. Do you know what song?
Wait, let me go back.
This motherfucker say he
wait,
performed.
Hold on. I had on a full red suit. I had on these stone encrusted loafers, and
Let it burn.
I did burn by Usher. I had these stone encrusted shoes that was orange, red, and black.
It's so bittersweet, y'all. This is so bittersweet because that is exactly the whole song is how we feel. Like they let that bitch burn because it's old as shit and it needs to get a redo. And we've been trying to get that redo. By the same token, where the fuck we gonna go?
But you know what I will say this that. I think after the Woodward burned down, I think drag shows have gotten a little bit more elevated. Not necessarily, and I feel like people had to actually go out and find new spaces and find new places. And literally now, where it's drag shows every day of the week here at different establishments, different bars. There's a lot of local establishments who know how much the Woodward and how much it meant to our community that was just open up their spaces for us to have our Fabulous Mondays done by RB, and have other shows like the Diva Show that happens on Thursday. They definitely want that coin.
Okay, so let me tell you, what my little conflict on that is. Okay. Okay. I completely agree. We were secluding ourselves into certain areas because we were comfortable. Once again, our gay community is still undercover to an extent. And why you say it's undercover is because everybody's not open about their sexuality. So you still need to be in that low-key spot where everybody ain't gonna come but your kind, where you feel safe.
Yeah, for
The situation is, all of our bars, like the Woodward, 50, 60 years old, 30, 40-year-old bars. These bars are hitting. If you don't know where you're going, you're gonna roll past it 1,000,000 times. You know what I'm saying? Innuendos, the Woodward, GG's, Backstreet, fucking Pandora Box. These are bars that, you know what I'm saying, well known, and people don't know.
They drive right past
They right past everything.
Yeah, 'cause
especially
I
the
never knew about
Body
any of
Zone.
them.
Body Zone.
Body Zone,
Do
for
you
sure.
know?
That's how I knew
KK,
about different
you
bars
pass
right here.
Body Zone all day, every day.
Where does that?
On 6 Mile, right off of fucking 75. It's right on the corner. Right on the corner. Nobody knows it.
Yeah,
Nobody.
To be honest, the Woodward was my favorite hole in the wall.
It's right. That's what we call it. It was our hole in the wall. But what's wrong?
KK naked.
I said that.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
She said
Thank
that before
you.
we started.
I said that when we first came on. I said, bitch, you nigga, I see your nipple. She like, no.
What
I'm
nipple?
like, I like that. But
naked.
I don't have a nipple.
I had to look
I got on the
It is the
invisible
dirtiest
bra.
radio station in the world.
oh my
dog.
God, she showing
Just
them double
full
D's.
Butterfly
To the
effect.
first effect live on WDDS, Dirty Station in the
motherfucking
Nation.
nation.
Every Wednesday, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram.
Every Wednesday
we
at
got
6
Sir
p.m.
Paris in
Please
this
like, follow, share, and
motherfucker.
subscribe. And I
Getting
have
us
on
together.
Indivisible Bra. Indivisible
We have
Panties. Thank
KK's
you.
loose titties.
Thank you.
We
Invisible
have
Bra.
Surf
Invisible
Flip.
Panties. Thank you.
And,
You got titties on this side.
and
It's
it's
titties
the
on that
loose
side.
titties.
I mean, but everybody loves titties.
Okay, hey, let me tell you,
It's
on
an
everything.
invisible bra
Because
and
yesterday
pants.
Sierra did a performance. She had a little side boob, and I was like, man, everybody like a little nipple every now and
Everybody like a
again.
little nipple
She
every
pulling
once
it
in a
up.
while.
Nah, keep it there, girl. You taking away from your character. Keep that nipple out. Yeah.
Everybody loves titties.
But this is my thing. When we were in these different bars, right? Because they started closing down New Magic and everything like that, we had to venture out. We had to come out that little circle that we used to and find us some motherfucking octagons and squares and shit we can go jump in. My problem
Okay.
is this. The lesbians.
Okay.
No, okay. Okay.
I'm waiting.
All right, so my problem is the lesbians. And I'm not blaming nobody. I'm blaming the gay community itself.
Okay.
The lesbians, their self. Because they don't even have the unity where they can go and find a bar to promote them a lesbian night. It's been, have you, since the Woodward shut down, heard of a lesbian
I'm
night?
actually glad you brought that up.
I know the Liddy committee type, but they're not our crowd. They know them. That's the kiddies. I'm not talking about the kids. I'm talking about the
No.
So when we see the performances, right, the lineups, and I'm happy the Queens is performing, and I'm happy to see them going and venturing out to different places, because that's also broadening the horizon and letting other motherfuckers have an open opportunity to come into the old school. You know what I'm saying? Old school is bringing in the new school. It works, but I have a situation because every place I done went, I done only seen maybe 1 or 2 studs. KB, Paco, my brothers. I done seen them on the show.
Yeah.
But once again, it's because of the crowd they hang out with, one.
Yeah.
And they're also their connections or who they, you know what I'm saying? They, hey, I know
So,
this is happening, that is happening.
Are we talking about lesbians on show or lesbians having a place to go?
Both.
Okay, so
Because they don't have neither.
They do
Right where?
now, which is why I'm happy you brought it up.
Please tell me where.
So I have a friend. Her name is Leah. Shout outs to you. She has been hosting parties at Juice Bar, and Juice Bar is usually for the girls. And after the war burned down, they invited
hate the
all the
Juice
boys
Bar.
to come.
Can't get in.
No, the
But
juice bar,
my
no,
issue with the juice
and
bar
I want to
is-
put
But
you there.
it's still
The
space for-
juice
it's still
bar
space
is
regardless
once
if you get it or
again,
not.
it is a place for the lesbians, but it's a place for the kids. If you are 30 years and up, you don't want to fucking go there.
It's too crowded.
It's for the kids. That's what I'm saying. I do agree. Juice bar. That's, if I'm not mistaken,
charge
there's a
to get
Liddy
in?
committee.
I think so.
That's their
No,
name.
they don't.
They don't.
They don't charge to get in.
They
That's why
don't
it be
charge
so
to get.
packed.
It's not. It's free to get in before like midnight, and then after that, it's the after hour effect, right?
Right.
But the situation with me is, I'm fucking 40 years old, and what I ain't about
You're a
to
fucking
do,
liar.
bitch, I'm not about to go park 2 blocks down the street in these hills right here. Talking about some, oh yeah, I'm gonna walk and take these hills. 2 blocks on some concrete to go stand in line for 30 fucking minutes. It's not for us old hoes. If you can get in, because they be packed, they've been packed to capacity. I respect that she did have some place for the kids to go, because she didn't have somewhere for the kids to go. Them little bitches be around
dog.
here acting a motherfucking
My
fool.
dog hosts the parties there.
Yeah, T.I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
T.I., my nigga, T.I. on the host. Yes, that's my baby. I love her. One of the people that Phil do his event, his dispensary with, he also goes in and do the promotions with him. The problem is me, like I said, they do performances, but guess what they got? Nothing but strippers.
Yeah.
They don't have a show.
Yeah.
They don't have performances. That's because it's a younger crowd.
But I also feel like this. when
Like,
comes
it ain't
to-
stilettos.
It's a whole lot of
But
twerking.
I think that when it comes down to shows and drag, I'm open for all drag is valid. Let's start off there. If you want to get up in them, straight, gay, bi, non-binary, whatever pronoun you take that day,
I
is
know,
whatever
because
you.
that shit be getting me
it's-
confused sometimes. But
I'm
keep
working
going.
on it. I'm working on it too. But all drag is valid. I think
Exactly.
But I think that we have gotten accustomed to trans women, and I've gotten accustomed to butch queens getting up in drag, or now us being guys being able to get up in them and present as men.
Yeah.
But it's really for it's really been for our community.
It's always been
And
for our
so-
community, the queens. And I love, like, even the balls, okay? So when they got the balls and they walk the balls and everything,
in the house.
that's all for the houses. That's all for the queens.
Yeah.
I completely love that. That, like, okay, I love RB. He is one of
Shout outs to
the
RB.
first.
Love you, baby.
He was one of our first and only promoters for the lesbian pride, okay? However,
Facts.
whenever any bar shut down, closed down, burnt down, said they wasn't gonna reopen, bitch, ain't selling you no liquor, we can't smoke, he found us another place
Every
in 2.5
time.
seconds and got us lesbians together.
Every
and
time.
they always come and they always support. And he always, the reason why they support is because he had the girls and the girls
The girl.
where we can get on show together. You know what I'm saying? We work together. So we will have Diva on the mic being our hostess for the night. Even if it's a full lesbian night, we still got our queens there with all the support. Now, he got the Diva night on Mondays, and he got, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't did nothing for the girls, which I ain't gonna lie, RB. I ain't even a promoter, okay? And I don't know why these bitches coming to me mad at you because you ain't got us a night. I promise you, it's weird.
Minding my business.
Baby, last night, am I lying? Last night, I had lesbians coming to me talking about.
But see, last night wasn't RB show.
No, it's not an RB show.
Yeah,
it was
our show.
It wasn't even a lesbian show. We were at fucking 69 Baltimore.
Oh, but yeah, it was
29 Baltimore,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
had a whole show. This is our first time there. First off, they had 2 different levels. They had karaoke downstairs.
It's a cannabis bar.
It's a cannabis bar, membership and everything. Loved it. Loved the whole
$15 in advance, 20 at the door.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? It was fun. Even though you had to pay so much more than what you used to at your regular bars,
It's still a great experience.
It's a great experience where you're not wasting your money. See, I would go and pay them $15 to come in instead of going downtown and paying them $20 to go in. You see what I'm saying? Because I can get a downtown experience in Midtown without having to pay for parking. Either way. But we there and we got girls. Like, so where RB gonna get us another night? And I'm like, I don't know. So have y'all heard from DJ Maestro? Hey, Butterfly, don't you got a show with Maestro?
But see, Butterfly,
Wait a minute.
this is what you get for being
When
active.
was the last time that DJ Maestro and RB worked together where you hoes remember me? It's
When
been over
Butterfly
10
is on
years.
show,
Ho.
that's what you get. That's what happens.
It's been over 10 years. Maestro ain't been in probably 10 years for them to be like, what happened?
We go
But
down
this
to Birmingham to see.
I go like every 3 months. I'm in Birmingham with motherfucking Maestro. But it's like the issue is it's not even. It's making it comfortable for the older crowd, okay? Because let me tell you about the queens. This is one thing for sure about the queens. They can, not knowingly, because that's why I'm happy they're getting out their box.
Right.
But they are accepted regarding show performances at any and every venue.
But here's the thing too: they're accepted at every and any venue because drag is the as like
It's the number one type
hip-hop-
fab
as
type
like
shit going
Hip
on.
hop is the number one genre of music.
Yeah.
Right.
Drag is the number one.
But our
entertainment
queens
right
here,
now. So now we have
our
a platform
queens
for the
here,
number one drag
once
queen.
again had themselves in this little circle because they didn't know that they can go to the straight bar that was right around the corner and say,
get a
"Hey,
shot."
bitch, can I get a fucking night?" Instead, they stayed where they knew they was accepting and comfortable. But now that they're venturing out, they got straight people saying, "Hey, can you host a night?"
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
sure do.
And they wasn't
I
ready
heard
for
you.
the straight bar. Hey, y'all can do them wigs and waffles. You know what I'm saying? I want to do the bingo with the queens. They didn't know that the heterosexual community was so idolized by their performances because we used to see in our crew in bars and shit. Y'all.
Yeah, because also when we do shows, and when we do shows, it's very much like coworker but family vibes, and the people that's tipping you money is also the same way. Like those are the same people that come every week to see your shows.
See your week.
It's the same people that tip you out.
It was
it become a family
the Woodward
environment.
was our cheers.
Yeah,
Everybody knows your name.
Yeah, period.
Yes,
and they
everybody-
always glad you came.
And they always got you. And that's what I loved about the Woodward.
I didn't even perform, and they loved when I came.
Oh my God! You see what I'm saying? Because you know people. You had that community family.
See, I didn't know that.
And that's
I
why I
didn't
was
find out
happy
about some
that
crack
the
out.
Liddy committee did what they did. Because if they didn't, Palmer Park will be off the chain right now. Oh my goodness!
Well, Palmer Park is still off the chain, but
It's still off the chain, but them hoes would have lost their rabbit ass mind. Baby, you gonna roll up like,
Oh yeah.
She just
yeah,
like,
in the
But
show and shit. I ain't smoked a motherfucking blunt.
But I do feel like with this time, like when the Woodward burned down and the next day, everybody was making posts that same day.
We was crying on
And
this
then
side. I didn't even make a post.
I waited. I didn't waste. I waited till the next day to make a grand post just so we can know what was going on. And like I said before in my post, I said, you know what, we need to just cherish the moments we had,
Yep.
cultivated in that spaces, and we all can move forward together.
And
what I'm
Jeff
happy
said
about,
that he's about to start remodeling, so he's starting to get everything back together. He do want the Woodward. It's not like he want the motherfucker to show shut down or whatever. He like, you know what, time to retire. He's still for the community.
yeah. But also it was
Call
time.
me when you're ready for that work.
You heard it here first. I think that, but as we are cultivating new spaces and new memories and new things, like the fact that like you being on the burlesque show and you being on every other flyer every week, and posting them in group chats and performing everywhere consistently, Butterfly Mars, everybody.
Also, just to mention, me and my baby is doing a dominatrix show.
Oh, when?
This Saturday
Yes.
at 309 West 7 Mile. Our show is gonna be from 7:30 to 8:30. I've done these shows with the Soulless production for probably about a year now. Remember we did our show with them about a year ago. So probably the poetic foreplay is one of their things, and they got the exotic art. You know what I'm show where they had the people, you know, with the pussies and shit. Yeah. So this is one of those where they do like the little fetishes and shit.
Yeah.
And they have a dominatrix room. Now they know I'm the snake lady. I always come with the snake. They asked
And your
me.
snake scares me every time.
They asked me to do a performance with the snake on a swing
That's cute.
because they found out that I went to a lifestyle party and showed people how to use the swing. So now they like, oh, Butterfly, do you think you and Flip can do the demo? I said, what's
So Flip is the snake.
I'm flipping.
Oh, you're right.
Rally? See, that's the thing.
Rally
When they
is the
said
snake.
Rally is the snake, and they know Rally. She said, don't forget to bring Rally. So fucking my bitch, I love her. D hit
Hold
me.
on.
D told me.
1 second though. What's funny is that this whole time I never knew his name was Flip. I only know him as Bay because that's what you call him.
Oh, boyfriend.
And every time
or
I
husband.
husband
Husband.
so I see him like, what up? What up? It'd be like, what up, dog? What up? But every time I hear,
It's bae or
it's
her.
they or her husband.
Yes, and
So, my
everybody,
bad.
and
IMO
Sierra,
flip.
Sierra and
flip.
them, everybody in the dressing room,
Girl.
they be like, "Oh, that's Butterfly's husbander." Nobody, and
Nobody-
they just say, "Okay, he's the husband manager. Keep
Yeah.
moving." And they,
He's a snake wrangler.
He's a
wrangler.
wrangler, yeah.
He hold the money. He hold the tips. He
help your ass down the steps,
I need y'all to know.
motherfucker.
I need y'all to know
Somebody was
something.
up like,
Also,
oh,
I need y'all to know
can't
something.
believe
Having a
you-
supportive
I can't
supportive
believe you touched
man.
his snake.
Yeah, having a
And
supportive
hold
man
it.
in your corner for you
I
doing
said, yeah.
shows, and it's for everybody who does shows. Having
I
a
said,
partner
he
that
feels kinda
supports
fun.
you and do that and be up late nights and
I feel like
all
he has
this stuff.
brought in me more.
Yeah, no, it's
Because
it's
you know
helpful.
I was doing
he
shows
was
for
extra
sure, but
slippery.
I was not when I was doing my shows for many years. Like I've never really told this story. Okay.
Okay, I like to hear. You heard it here first. Exclusive.
This is an exclusive show, and if you didn't know about this one, you didn't know Butterfly at Club Pink. Remember Old State Fairgrounds? All right, I did a show with DJ Maestro and RB, and when I did this performance, I did Alicia Keys. Okay, and
That says it all.
yeah, that's the thing. So I was the Alicia Keys and Janet Jackson were really booking me. I was getting hella fat books like, bitch, you look like this bitch. You work that bitch. So Alicia Keys, I was all for it. You know what I'm saying? So when she did that like Half on a Baby type song she had going on, because I call it Half on a Baby because
Yeah.
everybody had the R. Kelly remix to me.
Baby.
Everybody had R. Kelly. But you know what song I'm talking about. I go and I do my pussy beats
Yeah.
or my anal beats. And I'm in the girl's bathroom. I went from the dressing room and I run to the bathroom and I'm putting in my beads. And a queen, fully dressed, lipsticks, steps over and on the toilet and looking at me over the thing and said, "Bitch, you just killed that Alicia Keys performance. Thank you. What is you doing in there? Oh my God, I didn't mean to." And we talking, and I'm laughing because, I'm putting in pissy bees while I'm talking to motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And we like,
You
oh,
the type of
bloop,
bitch.
bloop.
It's
And
like,
I'm like,
hey.
okay, yeah, boop, boop, boop. Then I go, and I'm like, what the fuck? And you hear this. And then I look, and then he's jumping over. No longer a queen of me. Now it's a he. He is jumping over the stall. He hops over the bathroom stall. In the process of me hearing he said, "I said if I ever get me Alicia Keys, that's the one bitch I'm fucking." This motherfucker jumps over the stall and tried to get me, baby.
No.
Me and this motherfucker, true, he was drunk.
Okay.
Livid. Higher than giraffe's pussy. Okay?
Okay.
True enough. By the same token, I don't give a fuck. I'm in the bathroom putting in pussy beads. Man just jumped over the stall telling me he about to fuck me. We're fighting.
Yeah.
I got one more person in front of me before I gotta go on show.
So you fighting right before you
I'm
on
fighting.
deck. You on deck fighting.
Get the fuck! Jumps out the stall. They like, what's wrong? I shoots and runs to the dressing room. Everybody, what's wrong? I say, he just tried to rape me. They're like, who? This bitch still in the bathroom. So I tried to get me some Alicia Keys. It's funny now that I'm thinking about it. It's fucking funny. I was just trying to get me some Alicia Keys. I still go on show, do my performance, come back, police, everything. I have not did Alicia Keys song since.
Wow.
Fuck Alicia and her keys. I ain't trying to get my bees done.
I ain't trying to get my bees, okay? Period.
My bees can stop.
Yeah. Huh?
Because that motherfucker was. So with that, I was like.
She could do Alicia Keys now.
Yeah, she do.
But with that being said, I was scared
I can see
to
her with the
do.
bandana, with the
Whenever I
side
did
hat,
my
and the one
performances
braid to
and
the side.
shows, I will stay in the dressing room. I stopped fraternizing with the crowd and saying hi and talking to people.
And it was recent that you stopped doing that, because I remember when I started seeing you on show. And keep in mind, I've only been doing this since October. So, like, in recent, like, the last couple times, I've seen you maybe, like, 10, 11 times on a show in the last couple months.
Because I'm in the dressing room.
Yeah. So
I stay there.
And she stay in the dressing room.
I'm scared.
It's no tea. She stay in the dressing room all the time, eating her and that damn snake. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to step out of it. But,
I have a whole fucking group of people coming. And I'm just now starting to be comfortable with going outside of the dressing room when I'm doing my show.
But I
and that's
think
because he there.
But also, I'm gonna be honest. It's the company you keep. I think
Yes.
with you doing, with
You
you,
sure that?
with you doing and getting more acclimated with people and production teams and show directors that
houses.
and houses and
If I was ever to ask to be in the house, I wouldn't be. Because I feel like that'd be a conflict of interest when it
Well,
comes to my performance.
Here's the difference between houses. So you have fashion houses, you have ballroom houses, you have production houses. So those are the three houses we're gonna talk about. You have a ballroom house, which is I'm in the House of Garçon. Shout outs to the House of Garçon, everybody. And yeah, Comme des Garçons, which is ballroom. We walk, we go to balls, we are a family, we. You know, it's like a team
Support.
sport thing. It's support.
It's support.
And
So
then-
when you say you go to these balls, that's when they doing the walk-in. It's like crowd judgment, or
And
they got
10-10s
judges,
across the board.
and it's 10-10s across the board. So you got your people that's rooting you on and shit like that.
chanting and everything.
That's the purpose why you need a house. Because if you don't have a house and you walk that bitch MIA or 007, what they call it.
007, you better.
Yeah,
And
you
you
walk
are
that
watching
bitch double.
the Butterfly Effect,
you heard.
streaming live on WDDS, the dirtiest station in the motherfucking nation.
KK on that shit.
Every
Period.
Wednesday at 6 p.m. on
YouTube,
YouTube,
Twitter,
Facebook,
Twitch,
Twitter, Twitch,
Instagram,
and any other social media.
Please like, follow, square, squash.
Bam.
Period. So then, after we have ballroom houses, we have fashion houses, which is really just fashion.
Yes.
So if you hear a house,
Fashion is the ones that I really love but never get into because these bitches be wearing them $2,000 beaded dresses and shit.
but they get money for that too.
Oh, they get money for it though. They do.
Yeah,
they do.
And then you have
You get money to walk.
production houses like the house, the
Releve.
Well, hold on, the Royal Production House of Releve. I just want to do the whole title.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Say it, baby.
Yeah, the Royal Production House
I
of Releve. Shout out to
I just
Prince
got in.
Releve Cole.
I just got in. Look.
Shout out to Prince Releve Cole, Remy Releve.
Because when we did our last show, I ate this show
I
up.
hope you know I'm still my daughter.
When I tell
tonight
you-
and my nails.
I was a motherfucking rapping laxative
daughter, her
away
hand, my
from me
nail.
trying to squeeze into this fucking outfit.
How was Sunday?
This was it Sunday or Saturday, baby?
It was
That
Sunday.
was Sunday.
It was Sunday, right? Okay, yeah, it was Sunday.
Yeah, I heard I got cussed out by not being there.
Okay, but look, this the problem. Okay,
What happened?
so we do this show on Sunday, and this show was the shit. Okay, Paris, the show was the shit to me. Now, why was it the shit? Because it was a small setting, but the problem more so was the seating.
Okay.
The seating was kind of awkward for your crowd. You know what I'm saying? Considering that the stage is here, like if stage is right here, why is VIP on the corner at each stage where they can't see the performance? So that was kind of awkward. But even near here, it was still a nice crowd and people did their production shows. The situation is I feel like some people had a problem with me performing
Because
She was not part of the
cisgender.
house.
You're not a part of the house?
because I'm not a part of the fucking house. Paris, listen,
I'm
baby.
listening.
So Prince goes, and this is why I know it had to be me because I'm technically one of the only people on the show that's not a part of no house at all. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, he was like, it doesn't matter if you're not in a part of the house. We're doing a production, and you want to make sure you bring all the correct talent to get your production the way you want it.
Period.
And then he was like, Butterfly, she done had us on a radio show promoting it. I sold
3
so
weeks in a
many.
row,
I
'cause I'm
sold
here.
2 VIP fucking
You sure did.
tables out of fucking 4. I sold regular fucking tables. I was selling tickets
must be
as I
around.
should because it's my performance. It's my show, my performance. I'm going to support all of us. But for them to say she not in the house, that's why I don't want to join no houses because I'd rather be myself and you say I need your act than you say I need your house.
Well, here's the thing too. I don't want you to get too caught up in titles of houses and stuff like that, because what it comes down to is that you, like you said, you perform, you bring your stuff, you come and you do the work, and that's the most important part
Right.
of any circumstance. However, being in a house is like just really a big family.
It's a whole
and
new family.
It's a whole new
So
family.
it's like, but that's what I'm saying. It's
And
like
so they get real
argument.
they get
Your
real-
sister and brother, your little sister is mad because you got the motherfucking spot and she didn't, or your little brother mad because you walked Sex Siren and bitch, I told
But-
you I was gonna work it. I didn't.
But Butterfly, I'm gonna say this to you. I told Prince, and I'm sorry, Prince, if this was a candid conversation. I told Prince, I was like, no, Butterfly needs to be on cast. It's no shade because the way you ate that first show, the 8-minute video that I currently have of you in my phone.
And I was mad because I told the DJ cut that bitch at 6 minutes.
And I'm happy. I'm happy that they did their thing. You ate, and I think, and you also do the work. 3 weeks in a row, you've had people from Releve in the group. Yeah, you see here because I worked for Releve. You had Remy last week. You had Prince the week before. Yeah, you have all these other things. So I don't think that is all that background noise. It doesn't bother me none, and it shouldn't bother you.
It don't bother me, but I still have to be aware of my surroundings.
Yeah, especially if she's on the show.
I don't have. It doesn't bother me. I just want to be aware of my surroundings. Because you gotta remember when I first ever did a show, it was because of Dominique, the Whitney Houston impersonating queen of the Bulgari in this bitch. I love that bitch. She was the. Boy, when Whitney was on crack, she did the crack. I mean, the cocaine, my bad, because, you know, Whitney, I ain't going crack.
Crack is whack, crack is cheap.
But she would do the motherfucking tweaks and everything. If you seen that outfit, she find somebody to stitch that bitch with the fuck up semen and everything. She was serious about her shit. Situation. So I did her show, and she the one that got me into doing it. And why? Because every time she used to do at Innuendos every Friday night, the ass shaking contest. Mm-hmm. And I competed for my rent money. Every time. I made it. Baby, that's how I pay my motherfucking rent.
I used to do that at Menjo for the underwear contest.
You see what I'm saying?
Every Wednesday.
It's $100, $200, $300, $500, $150, $500 for the ultimate, because they'll get your. So it started going where I was winning every week. So then they made it where if you win once, you had to wait till the following end of the month for you to be able to do the big pot for $500. Then it got to the point where bitches wouldn't even come on stage no more. And Miss McGarr be like, oh shit, we got the contortionist in this motherfucker. Now, I thought she was calling me an expeditionist. And I was like, it's my titty? Do it keep falling out? Do you see a lip? You know what I'm saying? I'm all thinking I done did some other shit. And she like, bitch, you don't know what a contortionist is? I'm like, no. She said, I'm gonna need you to go look and go find. No, they wasn't Google, bitch. We was going to a library. Shut the fuck up. She told me. Google. I know. It was a Google. Take your ass to the library and find out what it was. And then when she did that, I started looking and studying, seeing my own talents from what she done told me. I paid my motherfucking rent for 1.5 years off of nothing but ass shaking contests. Yes. I love it.
Can I do a sidebar?
Yeah.
Don't you hate when people FaceTime you and you have their number saved?
You don't know it. And then they not in the thing so you can see who the fuck they is.
And then also you hit the messages to send a message to try to see who it is, and then there's no messages there either.
So you don't even know who the fuck they is.
So whoever just FaceTime me 3 times while I'm sitting here, you tried it.
Send a picture.
You send a picture, send a text message.
Oh, people get mad when I tell them send a picture, but I be serious as fuck. I say send me your picture, bitch. Send me your.
Who the fuck are you?
Now I got a text message, but it's not the person that's watching this. So I'm confused. But
yeah. Anyway.
I had to throw that in there. I'm sorry.
So I personally did the show with him this weekend, and my first show, it was something like River. I just love that fucking song.
Yeah.
And then I did the song.
At you for getting me hooked on it.
The problem with the reason why I didn't redo the song. I didn't redo the song though because I want to do that one singing vocally with that performance that I did.
I wonder why you haven't done that yet though. That's something that I've
because when he said he was having rehearsal, right? He told me they had rehearsal. I said okay, and I was going to rehearsal, and he texted me and said, "Sidebar Butterfly, you're not with the production. You're doing your own performance. You don't have to come to rehearsal."
Right.
So I said, okay. So how am I going to rehearse singing live if I'm not allowed to go to rehearsal? Wait.
Because you know I got to counteract.
No, wait. This is funny, right? So that's why I didn't sing it that time because I thought I was going to be able to rehearse it and he told me no. So I said, fuck it, I just lip sync. It didn't matter. I didn't do it the next time. And he put down the rehearsal. So I'm like, I'm going. But then the number he wanted me to do got canceled because he wanted me, Raven, and Hazel to do a performance. Raven has to run around like a chicken with her head cut off. That bitch was doing both shows for mid-shows.
First of all, Raven is the showgirl of Detroit. Shout outs to Raven Devine Castellan.
Okay, the bitch got so many fucking crowns and reigning motherfucking names. This shit is ridiculous.
She
I call her the sash queen.
All week, every week.
I call sister the sash queen. Because that bitch got sashes out of this motherfucking roll. You know, you gotta hand over your motherfucking crown, but you keep your sash. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, they buy a new crown. You keep yours.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you pass your crown down, but you always, you know what I'm saying? She sash queen.
I was this year.
This year, right. She sash queen, like a motherfucker.
She will give you her resume.
However, we couldn't do the production. So when we had rehearsal,
now they on your ass.
he said, come to rehearsal. I'm about to go, but I'm coming late because I'm just coming to check out the place because he told us I want a part of production. In Paris, when I tell you, this the first time I've ever seen Prince get mad. He should have put all caps in them text messages that he was writing. Because he was like, you hoes ain't motherfucking here. This is fucking embarrassing. Like, he was going in.
But I think that's what it comes down to being
Professional.
a professional.
Yes. But it also came
craft.
down with my problem. It was just a misunderstanding. Me and him already came up with the conclusion. It was a misunderstanding between us because I thought, because I didn't supposed to go to that one, I wasn't in the production at all. I'm just practice my shit at home. But then I found out later, no, bitch, I want you a part of production so we can choreograph different shit. That's why you need to come.
So this.
Oh, big difference. Now I'm coming to practice.
I need you to
with
know
bells
something,
on.
too. This show that you guys are doing, the burlesque show that you guys are doing, has a lot of potential in my personal opinion. Also being behind the camera and watching the footage back and doing all that other stuff. And also being a production head and a dancer and a showman and all that good stuff.
Cosmetologist. That's how I met this motherfucker in cosmetology school.
Yeah.
I met him 10 years ago. No, it wasn't 10.
It wasn't 10.
It was about 5 years ago.
It was 2016.
Oh.
It's almost there, though.
Oh, we almost 10 years for real.
It's 7
That was
years.
16.
It was 16. It's 6 years because it's been 22 now. Man.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Long time. It's time
About
flying.
23, yeah.
But this is how I met Paris, though. It was only 2 men in our school. One was the barber. That was LP.
I love LP.
I went to high school with LP. I worked with him at the shop for a couple of years. Shout out to LP. He's still doing his shit.
Always the forever.
No bad blood. Then, Paris. Because we had the barber, and then we had the nigga that slay. And I'm like, who is he? I never met Paris in the building.
Never.
At the bar, after school, before school, maybe even at Holiday Market during a lunch break. But in the actual school building, I never seen this motherfucker. We weren't in the same class also. We weren't even in the same class. This motherfucker was a higher class than me, you know what I'm saying? He was more skilled and more all that shit. But
I just started a couple months before she did, that's all.
he was on the floor. But I had a seizure too.
You sure did.
And then me and Quick got into it because I have alopecia.
First of all,
I love Quick.
I love Miss Quick.
Well, shout out
everybody
all
who
the
loves
way.
Miss Quick. For everybody who had issue with Miss Quick, love Miss Quick to this day.
I hated Quick my first week of cosmetology because she's a hard ass. She reminded me of Christian Catholic school Sister Net, the bitch with the ruler that's gonna beat your ass. That did not give a fuck and had no filter.
No, she didn't. But
Okay,
but you could tell she cared.
But this the thing, you could tell she cared to an extent though, because you never knew because she's still our age.
She'll cuss you out and then come over and help you.
She's right. She's still so you don't know. You don't know how to take it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know if you taking this woman as your peer, or you supposed to be taking her as the individual that's trying to get you to the next level because she say some shit, and you be like,
You right.
I can't call you a bitch. I'm gonna get kicked out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I got alopecia, and I just found out I had alopecia, and that's why I went to hair school.
Oh,
I never wanted to be a cosmetologist. I wanted to just know, not do hair. I already did hair. I'm like, fuck it. Whenever I need some side money, I just braid somebody's shit. I got the certificate. I don't need the license. I just need a certificate to braid. See what I'm saying? I took my certificate class. So why would I go and pay all this money to do all the extra shit? Bitch called alopecia. then I know I've always had areola alopecia. Don't have hair nowhere on my body. But when they attacked my head, I was like, oh shit!
So wait.
What the fuck?
No hair nowhere?
Baby. And when I wax,
Period, bitch.
when I get a wax, that shit there is gone for 3-4 months. Am I lying, babe? Smooth move. No lie. Smooth move. Shoot.
And then it don't grow back much.
And then it don't grow back. Now, and it don't grow back much. I used to count their arm, like 15 strands of this one.
But you know what?
15 on that one.
You're watching the Butterfly Effect.
Live on
WDDS.
WDDS.
The
Same station in the motherfucking nation.
she don't
Streaming
talk
live
to me
on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. Please like, follow, share, subscribe.
Every
Don't forget
Wednesday at 6
to
p.m.
hit that motherfucking button when you swallow. And then give us a call, 313-355-7172. We also take calls. We got my guest over here, Mr. Paris Christopher. The reigning Woodward, yo no, Veldo, I go free. I'm drunk and shitty, and my baby is in this bitch. He got too much shit under his belt. And that's why the fuck I brought him here, though. Because he do so much shit, as you can see, from the entertainer to the videography to the photography to the motherfucking, costume design, because I know y'all heard that motherfucker say he was stoning shit. I'm just saying. Okay.
I mean, at my core,
Razzle dazzle.
when I grew up, I'm my only child.
You creative this shit.
I'm only child. My parents.
That's why you was the slay. This motherfucker was slaying whoever. They said the nigga who slay. The boy in there, he be slaying. The boy that slay. That's why I call him the nigga who slay, because I had to get everybody on. Because you remember Dylan, white boy Dylan? I call him Dylan. I say he spit hot fire.
Sure did
and
call
right
him
now,
Dylan.
why do I say Dylan? He spit hot fire. He stood out, right? That motherfucker is a Republican motherfucking political act right now, my man, right now.
Yes.
He spit hot fire. He not playing.
I think when it comes down to it, though, for me, is that I was raised a hustler. My mama did the 9 to 5. My dad did the hustle. You know what I'm saying? And so I got a job, and I do
the hustle.
I
You
do
did
the
a little
hustle,
bit of both.
and I do a little bit of both. And so I'm always thinking about money, because when I quit
That's
my
why
job.
I'm so fucked up.
When I quit my job, in 2016, I was working at Consumers Energy. I quit my job with the hair school, and I said I was gonna go to hair school, which was only a year program, and then I was gonna make wigs for drag queens because they need money. That was my whole point of even learning how to do hair, was to make money. And then I got invested in all that type of stuff. Then I got my first pro gig after that, and so I started doing that. I left beauty school and started doing that, which I'm still doing to this day. And then, like I said, when COVID happened, I started doing videography. You know, it was because, and so then that blew up, and so it's the hustle in me. It's really what it comes down to. I think it's when we all do, like you doing your podcast, you being,
I do the radio show. I do the podcast. I do the TV show. But I'm a licensed cosmetologist, but I specialize in fucking hair braiding and natural hair care. Because, like I said, I have alopecia. So I had to learn how to treat me the right way for my motherfucking hair to grow back. She got psoriasis. Her hair wasn't even growing for a minute.
I'm still trying to get this part to grow.
But no. It grew.
What happened?
Tell them what you did, bitch.
No, I'm talking about this. I haven't put no permit since you've been doing
No,
my
I
hair.
know she ain't putting no permit, but when she start getting her fuzz balls and hairs, KK has what we call a creamy cat crack fetish. You see what I'm saying?
That was before you started doing my hair.
Before, she still, when I did this bitch hair, she would sneak and do her fucking edges and think I didn't know.
No,
but
I did.
She constantly pressing and putting the heat on her hair.
So
when she got her hair done, when you got psoriasis, you drying your shit
I haven't
out,
pressed my
constantly
hair
putting that heat
or
up on
put
there.
any perm in my hair
splitting
since she
them
started
in.
doing
So
my
I
hair.
pressed her
That was
hair
back in
out a couple of
2020.
months ago, and then she tried to keep
This
it
been
slick
like
and
that
ricked
since
and kept
2020.
It just kept on, and that's where we are now. But at least you getting her together.
Oh yeah, this bitch gonna always stay slave as long as she staying next to my bitch ass. I'm like,
Another sidebar.
I haven't put no perm or pressed out my hair since she been doing my hair.
we
2020.
doing a performance.
As you
Butterfly's
should.
doing a performance.
And I've been getting
on the
crocheted since
19th.
2020.
This
As
motherfucking.
you
What am I doing? I'm
should.
doing
As
a
you
week
should.
of performance on the 19th.
Except that
with
one
who,
time
baby?
when
That one time.
no, I'm talking about when she took the crochets out and did my real
What's
hair.
her name? She just came to the.
Yeah, she just came.
I
to
just
our
want to say
shit.
this though.
Go ahead, baby.
I know the audience and
came
whoever's
to the,
watching. Hey, out there,
event
everybody on
today.
YouTube land. This studio is actually.
Wigs and Waffles.
We got to the
That's on
dirtiest radio
27.
station in the
I know,
world.
we got
world.
dominatrix too.
27.
I got it. Here's
I
my
can't see this over here because Butterfly's sitting right here.
I said we got dominatrix over there too.
But this skeleton is being gagged.
He's being gagged with the dick and balls and the dominatrix on the
You
wall.
got the full wall of dominatrix works. I don't know who's putting that in them, but congratulations to them.
Everybody say that
works.
shit. Congratulations.
Oh, see, you have the
Turn it
by
on, gang,
itself.
gang.
Y'all, this is wild.
It's right here.
This is wild, and I'm kind of living.
Yeah, you can move that. That move.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I saw
works.
this on Twitter earlier today.
Ah.
Because Twitter, you see everything. You can be on Twitter and you'll see.
So on the
the
19th,
19th you have.
on the 19th, I'm doing a performance, okay, with Madam Sparkle. That's where we at. We're going to be at 18830 Woodward. She's doing a burlesque show. And she, if I don't know if she did it or not, because she's been talking back and forth with Prince, but she wants to bring our burlesque production for her birthday party. She wants
cute.
to do that. And then on the
I love that for
20th,
y'all.
that's the Detroit Sexy Art Expo. That's the one me and Phil doing the dominatrix and the sex swing and the snake. And this motherfucker got a whole bunch of bag of tricks. I'm scared as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm really scared because
Don't be scared.
Why are you scared?
we got some toys we ain't fucking used.
Okay, what
It's
is this
different.
one?
The Wigs and Waffles is
Don't
on the
be scared of me.
27th that I'm doing.
Well,
That's in the morning that I'm
today's
doing
17th.
with
We have 2 days to tell
Sierra,
your
and then that
stories.
night on the 27th we doing
Yeah,
the
it's
show
a lot.
in Toledo.
Oh, it's a full thing.
It's a lot. I didn't know because we buy a lot of shit.
So we got this strap, right? But
So
it's
what is
like
Wig
it's
and Waffles?
the sex swing type thing,
Uh-huh.
and we used it wrong and almost broke a door down, or we did break the door down. I can't remember, but we fucked some shit up. It was a heavy ass door.
What
We
is
gonna
Wigs
do-
and Waffles?
I was
That's
so
some great
proud.
memories, though.
I was so proud that he was so strong. He didn't let me hit the ground. He like literally carried me over to the bed. I was like, "Oh, I love you. You saved me." You know what I'm saying? You saved me. You know, we fucking and you saved me because I could have died. Like what the fuck? The whole door came down on
Baby
her.
was a little bit thicker then too.
I was way thicker. Right now, this motherfucker tossed my ass. Then I had 50 more pounds on me. Oh my gosh, I was scared. Like, oh, you saved me. Okay, you saved me. Okay, so first off, we didn't use it right. This motherfucker gonna do his research. He learned how to use it right. I'm fucking nervous. Then we went and we do the vending for our edible baskets and our candies and shit like that for hurry up and wait. On my titty, you know what I'm saying? And we doing the edibles and shit. So what I do to, communicate and network with everybody is I go to every vendor's table, I look around, and if it's something that I like, I barter.
Yes.
My basket for your shit. If it's some good shit, I'll put it and mix it with one of my little baskets later and spread it out. You know what I'm saying? If I want to keep it, it's at home. We got a lot of toys that we want to keep it, okay? And with that being said, they still in packs. Batteries ain't been charged type shit. So when we get to do this sex expo, and we're doing a dominatrix. So me and Phil we some fucking freaks. I got the whole kitty mask. We got all this shit on this fucking
Oh, y'all
thing.
are a good time.
We got all of this shit. This
Except
is
for the
nothing.
dicks.
Except for the dick. But we got dicks. We got vibrators and all type shit. So we got the rolls, and then he got the suction. Some of them I'm prepared to. Some of them I'm prepared because I know. But the ones that I don't know, they fear me, and I fear them.
They fear you and you fear them.
I don't know.
The feeling is mutual.
Vibrating cock rings.
I don't-
All types of shit. Yes.
Oh, I got. Well, he had the vibrating panties, so
How
you
are
know I had to
vibrating
go
cock
find the
rings?
vibrating cock ring.
I don't like nothing vibrating on me.
He don't like shit vibrating on him.
That makes sense.
Especially when it's too close to the scrotum. That shit is not gonna fucking go because it will trigger and it'll either make you buzz quick or it'll numb you.
Educate me. Thank you.
Yes. So the vibrating on the ball, on the sack for sure, if it's too much vibration, because you know they got all them different levels and shit, it'll numb you where you can't come. Or it'll make you bust quick. Where when I say you can't come, now it's irritating. It's
Yeah,
not a
because
good
it's-
I can't come.
Yeah.
It's a
You don't have a
goddamn.
full hard
You don't
on.
have a full nothing hard on. You irritated.
Yeah, it's-
Make
it's
sure
hard,
y'all
but
tune in
it
to the
ain't.
Butterfly Effect next Wednesday,
there.
6 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe every Wednesday, 6 p.m.
Look at the boobs.
It's the Butterfly. It's the Butterfly. It's the Butterfly. I don't know why your big ass titties. That's exactly